What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tim for LALAL.AI, and today we're going to be talking about AI and selling beats online. By now I'm sure you've heard a lot about AI, and you might be wondering if AI is going to take over producers trying to sell their beats. In my opinion, I don't think that AI is fully going to take over music production. I think that music is still an art form, and there's just some kind of human aspect to it that AI isn't capable of replacing. I also think that a big part of selling beats online comes to the actual connection and relationship between a buyer and a customer, or a rapper and a producer. I mean, sure, every artist wants a good beat to rap over, but I think what they really want, and what's more important, is the connection between the artist and the producer, which AI can't duplicate. I personally use AI to either speed up my production process, give me new ideas for what to do as a producer, or help me stay organized as a producer. And all of this stuff is what we're going to talk about in today's video. In my opinion, a good AI tool is one that doesn't completely take over the whole production process, but it just kind of speeds up my workflow a little bit. I think that the best AI tools still let me be creative and still let me, be me as a musician and put my own creative spin on everything, but it just helps me get to that point quicker. I would rather use an AI tool that helps me get from point A to point B quicker than just completing everything for me, like producing the whole beat for me. There's no enjoyment in that. One of the AI tools that I use more often, and more than any other tool I've come across, is LALAL.AI. I know this is the LALAL.AI channel, but I will explain how I use this tool pretty much all the time when it comes to selling beats online and working with artists. On the LALAL.AI website, I can easily upload any song and split it by, any type of stem. I can separate the drums, the vocals, the instrumental, the pianos, the guitars. I can use AI to do all of this separation. I can then download those stem files and rework any song. I use this especially when making custom beats for artists, and it's something that when I came across it and started using it, I was able to kind of level up my service and provide an even better experience for an artist who wants a custom beat, and I'll explain how. I've had a lot of times before where artists record over a demo beat or a beat that they hear online, but they don't want to use that beat, or maybe they can't use that specific beat, and they come to me and let me know that they need to replace it with something original and custom and exclusive. And in these situations, I take their song that they recorded, like a demo, a demo track, I run it through LALAL.AI, I separate the vocal from the instrumental, and then I can rework that song to produce a custom beat, but still keeping their vocals on it. And I've done this a lot of times to show artists, how they can visualize the song better, they get a better idea of how it's sounding, and I can still work with their already recorded vocals to make something completely new. I also often use LALAL.AI as a research tool. I've used it a lot to learn about how the top producers are making their beats. I've ran a lot of songs in the past through LALAL.AI and separated things like the drums and the bass and any kind of other instrument, and I've downloaded those stems and I've loaded them into FL Studio, and I've visualized how the producers are making these songs, and it's helped me a lot as a producer kind of better understand song structure and where to put specific instruments in a track. I know there are a lot of other websites that do things like select sounds for you, make chord progressions, make melodies. I think that these are kind of cool to play around with, but honestly, LALAL.AI is the website that I find most practical as a producer, and it's one that I obviously keep coming back to. Speaking of using LALAL.AI as a research tool to, understand music production, I also use a couple of AI websites to research selling beats online in various marketing tactics. One of the most popular AI tools that you've probably heard about now is called ChatGPT. This is a free website that anyone can use, ask questions, and get some really good responses. Ever since I came across ChatGPT a couple months ago, I've been using it a lot to basically come up with ideas and give me advice and help me sell more beats. Whenever I'm feeling stuck or I need guidance or advice or information, I often ask ChatGPT things like, what type of content can I make as a producer, or how can I promote my music? I use this as a research tool for coming with ideas on how to create content to showcase my beats and get them in front of rappers and singers. I often use ChatGPT for some specific things. In the past I've asked it to generate me a list of the top searched keywords to add to a Drake type beat. And I use these tags and I add them into a video, and it helps my video rank higher and be discoverable by a larger group of people. And sometimes too, I know that we've all been there as a producer. We make a beat and we just have no idea what to name it. I've asked ChatGPT before to come up with name suggestions for a beat, and I've used these in a lot of my beats too. I also do all these same things on Bing AI, which is just kind of like a ChatGPT alternative. I find that it gives me a little bit different advice. Sometimes the results are actually more accurate, just the way that they're pulling information. So I would check out both of these websites if you're looking for like some specific keywords to use in your videos. I also use ChatGPT for a lot of marketing effort when it comes to making content for my beats. I've used it as a starting point for figuring out things like YouTube scripts or what type of content to make for my beats. And it's helped me come up with ideas for promoting my beats on YouTube in various ways through my Instagram. It's helped me a lot make content to show my beats to the right people. I've even used ChatGPT before as a starting point for writing emails to send out to my buyers to continuously remind them of new beats that I've posted, sales that are going on, beat packs that I released, etc. This is a way that I just kind of get the ball rolling and get the ideas out there quicker. As AI gets better and better, and a lot of companies are rushing to create new products and services all about AI, I think that we're going to see a lot of advancement, in the next year or two when it comes to using these websites. But for me personally, I'll only use AI if it still lets me be in control and still gives me the creativity to do whatever I want to do. Like for example, with AI, I want to be in the driver's seat and I want AI to be like the navigation system or the GPS, something that helps me to get from point A to point B quicker, but I still have control over the road. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If there's any other thing that you want to see me discuss, please leave a comment below. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to check out LALAL.AI, which is the website that I use to split audio into different segments, the link will be in the description.